So today I'm gonna ride along. It was Sunday, August 3rd, 2025. I was riding with Trooper Sam Waterhouse. So he picked me up at the OPS of I-69. So today was very smooth. We started off with uh, a a warning for speeding. Well, yeah, we started with 2 warnings for speeding, and then we had pulled over somebody for not wearing their seatbelt, so we gave him a ticket for that because he had priors. Then we had another warning for someone who had a brake light out. This one's pretty interesting because the guy we pulled him, like, there's multiple people in the car, but the person who was driving was a lady, and she had not had no job or anything like that. And the other person, I can't even mention that. After that, he kind of explained to me how the FTO program for the state worked. So for him, it was 3 months long. First you ride with your preliminary FTO, then you have another officer, and then a third. Then you go back to your first trooper, and then it's in there for like they're in plain clothes, so they're not even like assisting you or anything like that. After that, we went on to US3 to catch some people, and they weren't really doing nothing, so we moved spots. And then we went like down the road and then we caught somebody for speeding. After that, we had a call on the other side of the county, and it was like a 30-minute drive, and he wasn't thinking about going, but then it was in his county, and he thought he would have been seen as bad, so we decided to drive out there. Turns out it was nothing. The story goes is that somebody brandished a gun at somebody, just showed a gun in their face or making threats, and turns out no gun was shown. So even if we found this guy, like, no crime was committed at that point. So he drove out there for 30 minutes for nothing. And then we got somebody else speeding on our way back. And then we assisted a disabled motorist. And at this point, I had like just rode with Fort Wayne the day prior, so I was comparing kind of like pros and cons to what kind of calls they were getting, and stuff like that. So Fort Wayne PD being more call centered and answering the calls like we just did, and state being more a traffic unit. And me personally, I would prefer that. After that, we went to go, I think we were in Ava? I don't know, we were in like a random city that I've never heard of, to serve, I don't know, there was like I think it was DCS, got a call at a trailer park or whatever, and they had, apparently, like, they were rumors about there was a kid being in there being neglected, being dirty and whatnot. We were there for a good minute, and literally, like, they checked the house, everybody was fine, and nothing really showed any red flags. So then, we were also there with another trooper, Trooper Davis, which I rode with in the past. So we after that we went to Culver's and got some food and just chatted up with them. We also found some decent performer there for some reason, like an Elvis lookalike who had a performance or something or show in like a nearby city or something. But yeah, that was the day.